All right, guys, figured I'd do an update. This will kind of be, part one, I guess. So far, the channel, it's been a little slow going. We got the car, started buying some parts, planned to start doing videos, weekly, but life gets in the way. But now we're at a point where this thing's really starting to pick up steam. So kind of first thing here, got the whole front end out, got the stock motor and trans out. Talked to the engine builder yesterday. He's projecting another month or two. He'll have the LS wrapped up. So kind of a couple things going on here. Started shaving the engine bay. Gonna work on getting all the unnecessary brackets and all the millions of little odds and ends that BMW welded to this frame. Also decided that instead of trying to isolate just the circuits I need out of the body harness, headlights, taillights, I'm only keeping a couple things. So power windows I'd like to keep, working lights, turn signals, etc., and potentially wipers. Other than that, the EFI is going to run everything else. So decided instead I'm going to delete the factory harness, BCM, all that stuff, get like a painless fuse box, relay box, something, and make my own harness. So obviously I'll have to scavenge all my connectors that I need, but I think it's going to be much easier than trying to sort out the factory stuff. So far that's what under the hood's looking like. Not real pretty yet, but we are definitely getting there. Windshield is out. Glass guy came and cut the windshield out, was able to salvage the stock windshield, which I like, which leads me kind of into where we are now. Deleted the sunroof today, so that was pretty smooth sailing, right? Just zip some bolts out, cut all the drain tubes. I'm gonna have to pull them up through the pillars. But yeah, we got the whole sunroof delete out, or got the sunroof deleted. Have a Big Duck Club sunroof delete panel. Started getting more of the interior torn apart. Just getting wiring and all out. Floor looks pretty good. A little surface rust on the floor, but since we're painting the interior anyway, that's not going to much matter. And lastly, started pulling quarter glass, getting all of the moldings and all. This is just metal here. I'm going to clean all that up, repaint my trim, get all new weather strips. You can see I got a lot of work to do getting this old double-sided tape off. But got to get the quarter glass out, like I said, as well as the windshield to do the roll cage. Roll cage is up there on a pallet along with all the other parts. So, like I said, Russell and I are going to get started next week. Hopefully, I would be thrilled next week to at least have all of the roll cage like stands or boxes welded in, tacked in. So the following week we can start getting, tubing. Started pulling the weather seal around the rear glass, which has been nothing short of a nightmare. But yeah, so that's the update. Got the car on dollies. Went and bought 4 dollies from Eastwood, make it easier to move around the shop. Now that it's disabled, obviously can't drive it. But yeah, so over the next few weeks, this thing's really going to start to take shape. Going to be doing more update videos now. Hopefully bringing you guys up to speed on the build. Next video I'll actually sit down, it won't be really in front of the car, probably just be on camera talking, but I really want to go over kind of what the plans are for this thing, some of the build notes, what we have already on order, what we plan to order, that way you guys can get an idea of the magnitude of what we're gonna try to do here. So once again, man, there's your update on the Drift E36. Take a step back, you can get the whole thing in there. There she is. So right now, doesn't look like much, but don't worry, she will soon.